Hey VC, welcome back. This is HubTunes. I'm Mike. Just a quick video. I don't buy a lot of records online. Every once in a while I do. I do most of my shopping at local shops. As I've said before, I'm very lucky. I have quite a few local shops near me, so I do most of my shopping at those locations. I do eBay maybe every once in a while. I never buy from Discogs. I've probably bought 2 records in my life off of Discogs, and both experiences were absolutely horrible. So I don't really do that. So unless it's something really like specific I'm looking for, I don't really, I don't buy a lot online. But Rhino Records and Sound of Vinyl were having a 12 Days of Christmas sale back at Christmas. And I took advantage of quite a few of their sales. They had some really good deals. Basically records. I'll do Sound of Vinyl first. The Sound of Vinyl stuff was $8 for a single record, and it was $10 for a double record. I mean, awesome. Absolutely. Actually, I think they were $12. $10? Yeah, the doubles were 10 and like 10 or 12, and the singles were 8, which is great. Unfortunately, I didn't like the way they did the shipping. You could only order 1 per day of whatever the special was that day, and then they charge you shipping for it. You couldn't bundle everything together like throughout the whole 12 days of Christmas. So there was a lot of wasted boxes, a lot of wasted money on postage. They could have done maybe something like at the end of the 12 days, shipped it all at once. That would have made more sense. Instead, I got like 1 record this day and 1 record that day, 1 record this day. And that's why I'm doing this so late, because the last record finally arrived today. And then I also took advantage of the Rhino 12 Days of Christmas sale, which was a real good deal. So let's just get to it. I just basically was filling some holes in my collection. I haven't listened to any of these yet. Most of them I've heard before. I picked this up, and this was only 10. I'm sure this one was only $10. It's a double record. This is the Paul McCartney Amoeba. What is it called? Amoeba Gig. It's got some good stuff on it. It's just a hole in the collection that I really kind of needed to fill. But for $10, no problem. I also filled this because for some reason I don't have this on vinyl, and I looked twice, and I don't know why I don't have it. I'm sure I had it on CD, and I probably had it on vinyl at one point. But this is the Who Sells Out. This is a 2 LP deluxe version. Fantastic. I love this record. I think this is the half-speed master, maybe. But $10. Steal. 2 records that I did not have in my collection. I am a huge... Oh, I'll do this one first. I'm back to McCartney. I'm not a big McCartney solo fan. I'm very critical of most of his solo stuff. He usually has like 1 or 2 songs per album that are really good, but then the rest is mediocre at best. This is a good example of that. There's not much good on here, although there's a couple of good songs. I like Queenie Eye. I like the title track too. It's all right, $8. So why not at least fill a hole in the collection? My favorite solo Paul McCartney is the Fireman record that he did, electronic, forget the name of it, but that's great. And I like Flaming Pie. I think Flaming Pie is a really good solo Paul McCartney record. The rest of them, you kind of can just keep. I'm not interested. Anyway, so I picked this up. Not bad, $8. These are 2 holes that I definitely needed to fill because I didn't have them. I love early Steve Miller. I like Steve Miller right up until about maybe the Joker. I don't know. I don't really like, the real super popular stuff, although it's fun and it's obviously made his career. But I do like the older, bluesier, psychedelic stuff. This is Your Saving Grace. There's some really good stuff on here. I've never owned this on record, I don't think. But it's got some good stuff. Motherless Children, Your Saving Grace, the title track is great. Little Girl is really good. It's a really solid record. So I picked this up, $8. And then I got Steve Miller number 5. And this has Good Morning. It has I Love You, Going to the Country. This is a good Going to Mexico. Going to the Country, Going to Mexico. Fun record. Really good. Steve Miller, 5 for $8. So I did that. And yeah, so I just kind of filled a few holes. That was the Sound of Vinyl, 12 Days of Christmas sale. And then Rhino Records was having also a 12 Days of Christmas sale. And a lot of them were box sets and stuff like that. And I am, you guys are going to find this hard to believe, but I like Black Sabbath. And I picked up the Black Sabbath Paranoid box set. It is the, what is it called? The Black Sabbath Paranoid Super Deluxe. This was on sale for $60. It marked down like 45, I think it was even 50%. It was a huge discount. This would be my favorite Black Sabbath album from the Ozzy era. I'm not a huge Black Sabbath fan, but I do like some of their stuff, and I do like this album. It's got a nice little book, hardcover book with some great photos and stuff. I'll try and show a couple. Well, that's not a photo. Yeah, so I mean, it's got some cool stuff. It's got just a lot of words. And then it came with like a little, I don't even know what the hell this is. Oh, it's just photos. Photos of the band. And then I guess this is a poster, which I will not unfold. Actually, didn't this originally come with a poster? This is probably the original poster, because I seem to remember having a poster when I was a kid. So I have had this on vinyl at some point. Then on this, we got the original vinyl. And then we have, this is great, for $60. Then we got Paranoid in quad stereo. And then we got, which I have not listened to, but I'm probably going to listen to this tonight. This is Montreux Live, 1970. And this is a triple, this is a triple record. This is really cool. For $60, I couldn't pass this up. So, you know, just a little thing I ended up putting in my collection, you know, at a reasonable price. So, anyway, that's about it. I just wanted to show you guys. I thought those sales were really cool. I don't know if anyone else took advantage of them. They were great. And I will definitely be doing it again next year. No doubt about that. So, you guys, stay well. Talk to you soon. Bye.